Hello. Hello, everybody. Just a moment. I kind of just hit live without remembering to update my titles and stuff. Yes. One moment. All right. That should be good. You know, I forgot to pull up my stream, so I have no idea if it sounds good or not. One moment. I'm going to be asking for a lot of those, I think. All right. Look at that. King of Lightning just premiered a new video. Oh, he's making a comparison with Kaido and Luffy's fight, uh, with Frieza and Goku's fight. I kind of see it. Watch King of Lightning. His videos are really cool. Anyway, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys something real quick that I noticed that I thought was funny. I haven't watched it yet. I wanted to wait for you guys to see it. Just noticed. One second. I have so many things open right now. I should probably close Discord. I'll close Discord. Nobody's on anyway. Okay, let me open that. Yeah, let's go ahead and watch this because this is I've been interested in this for quite a bit actually. I didn't even consider the music. Who cares? Let's go. I can't hear it. I, for, I forgot that with my headphones in I can't hear anything. Also, it's not too loud for you guys, is it? On my phone it sounds perfect, so I'm not worried about it. It's just very loud with my headphones. Anyway, um, right, yeah, this. Oh, my model's not up yet. One sec. God, I keep delaying everything. I really should have been. There's no excuse for this. I should have been ready by now. Let me see. Uh oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah, you can see me now. Hello. Hi. Okay. Where is it? Let's get started.
His name is Johnny Cage. His job
Keep up the autographing.
is acting.
Yeah, actually, I'm really more into dramas. You should leave the jokes to me, son.
But his passion is action.
I just want to know how you got so cool. The truth is, I was bullied a lot in school. You're gonna cry.
Dude, this is just JoJo's part 2.
You got so cool. The truth is, I was bullied a lot in school. You're gonna cry, little baby. My mom took me to the local dojo, and my life changed forever. Write this down. Kick first, be awesome, make money. So cool.
From Warner Brothers Animation.
Everyone decent? Wow. Obviously, this is turning us both on. Can you feel that?
In a world where an
What the fuck was that?
humanity.
Look what I have. What is it? Give me that fucking scroll!
Fist
It's not the word. What is it? Trying to think of like I guess impressions. Yes. Oh, it's just people showing me videos of people doing impressions. Is there a guy who can do a like a perfect Gilbert Gottfried impression? Fried? Gottfried? Oh, well, this just makes me sad. Bunch of really cool people. Anyway, Hmm. that felt bad. So I'm very confused by that. Um, hopefully I can figure that out.
will fly, and heads
Fuck. Is that Shinnok?
fist will fly.
What the fuck? Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. They're basically taking the story from MKX. That's interesting.
And heads are gonna roll.
I have no idea who that was.
See that? Yes. She just jumped out and I spin kicked her head off. Enough! Oh,
Honestly, first impressions, this isn't terrible. I kind of like it. It looks really fun.
this club sounds great. Where do I sign? Fuck you! What the fuck?
Joel McHale,
WWJCD. What would Johnny Cage do?
Jennifer Grey,
You still don't get it, do you?
I'm starting to.
and Gilbert Gottfried.
Fucking superheroes!
Gilbert Gottfried's dead. I'm very confused by that.
Fuck him up, Johnny!
Sorry about that.
I don't mind.
Either do I.
Mortal Kombat Legends cage match.
Is he dead? I'm sure he's fine.
Oh. Oh god.
See? He's fine.
That actually does look really fun. But I swear to God, I remember hearing he died like maybe a year or two ago. Yeah, he died last year. I don't understand. What? It was about Gilbert Gottfried engagement. Thank you, Bing. Okay. Interview producer Rick. I clicked on nothing. You know, it's fun. We'll go through it. Oh, that's horrible. Soon. I'm not sure what you're asking. Could you? I made Bing confused. I don't even know what to think about that. Right. Uh, Features another great Gilbert Gottfried performance since he's passed that had to be mean a lot. Wait, that had to be mean a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna give them too much flack for that. I'm sure they're probably writing like 20 of these a day. Uh, that you got one of his final. Okay, this is what I was trying to find. I want to know if either they're using AI to just copy his voice or like this was an actual performance that they got from Gilbert. If that's the case, that's really cool. And that's not impossible because they've been working on this movie. I'm pretty sure they've been working on this movie for the longest time. Like the people who are making this, they made Scorpion's Revenge, Battle of the Realms, and Snowblind. And they said that they had Cage Match. That was like one of their first ideas. That was going to be like it was either going to be that or Scorpion's Revenge, and obviously they went with that. So yeah, that's very possible that they could have gotten Gilbert's performance before he passed away. And if that's actually the case, that's so incredible. And honestly, he just plays such a perfect character here. Another thing I was wondering, let me see. Look at all that.
See? He's fine.
Silent Hill Lo-Fi. I was wondering if when I was hearing the this dude's voice, where is it?
His name
This guy,
is
yeah,
Johnny
his
Cage.
voice. Uh, I was wondering if they ever give credit to people like this who just do the trailer voice. Oh, cool! I can buy the movie right now. Is it out? Like, is it actually out already? I wonder. I wonder if anybody's said anything about this. I gotta check real quick. Oh yeah, I haven't checked my latest video. Oh, damn, it crashed hard. Oh well. Oh, it makes me sad that this is the one that the thumbnail. No, it's tricking me. Anyway, I wish that was the thumbnail. I would actually be happy, because what it that's what it was supposed to look like. That was the joke. Anyway, I'm sad. Oh no, I can't get to the thing I'm trying to find. No, nah. It was tricking me. All right. Let me see. There's a little podcast I watch every now and then. It consists of a bunch of really cool creators. I want to see if I haven't checked recently if they've done mention anything about Cage Match. Doesn't seem like it. You know what? Snake's always on that stuff. He's always on it. No, maybe true.
Balancing a fighting game is hard.
It's possible they just haven't noticed yet, but I don't know. I don't think that would be the case. All right. True doesn't usually. Whatever. Anyway, uh, well, I'm done with that. I just kind of felt like looking at the cage match video for a little bit. I went to the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna work on this animation till I get a request of some kind. You know what? That's a good point. Maybe I should say, yeah, yeah, that sounds better. There we go. And now I'm just gonna be animating until someone shows up and asks for a drawing. I changed it from commission because I was thinking, commission is probably a bit much. Honestly, I'm okay with just drawing for free. And if somebody feels like they want to give me money for it, I think that's perfectly fine. Because I'm not gonna be doing like super high quality drawings anyway. I'm just gonna do like some basic stuff. But I'll try to do whatever people want. I'm just not gonna I'm not gonna do this basically. This took me like oh god, I don't even know how long this took. Anyway, many, many, many hours. I know that much. Took a long time. I know something I'd really like to do. I'd really like to make an animation based on Oddworld a little bit. That'd be really fun. Because I mentioned last stream that I've been enjoying Oddworld a lot. It's I struggled to describe it because I just have so much to say about it. For one, I love the detail of everything. Detail is the word that comes to mind when I think of Oddworld and vice versa. It's so fucking cool. Like it's like watching Nine a little bit. I don't know if anybody's seen who watched this. Nine's a movie that came out in 2009. I don't think it came out in September. I don't think it came out September 20 19th or whatever. Yeah. September 9th. Yeah, that would make more sense. I don't think it came out in 2009 September 9th or anything like that. That would be crazy, but I don't think that happened. But it came out in 2009 and it was a really beautiful movie. I'll say that much. It was incredible. One of the most interesting takes on a sci-fi I've ever seen. I don't know if people would necessarily call it sci-fi. If you consider like Terminator sci-fi, I think it's perfectly fine to consider Nine sci-fi. It's like I guess you could say it's like fantasy sci-fi because there's also a weird like mysticalness to it a little bit. Oh, but yeah, I feel from that angle also it's a lot like Oddworld's a lot like Nine because Oddworld is very much fantasy with sci-fi. A lot of like nature versus progress, or I guess technology. Progress can mean a lot of things. Progress could even mean the opposite of advancement in technology. It could be the denial of technology and advancing in things other than that to make society better. And in all honesty, I feel like how much advancement in technology can you do before it just doesn't help anyone anymore? Especially when the people who push the advancement in technology often do it for their own benefit. That's typically the people that push technology. You never really get technology that's made to help people. It's often to help themselves or even to hurt people. That's usually what advancement really comes from. Uh, like medicinal technology and things like that. I guess you could say that's inherently to help people, but there's so much money in that that I don't know. Wow, that was a tangent. Anyway, Oddworld. I really like Oddworld. I love how it kind of says it's it's a like it's a lot like the Lorax in a lot of ways. How in the Lorax the message is, not necessarily saying like uh capitalism, manufacturing, and deforestation simply as an example in the Lorax. It can be a lot of things that hurts nature, but a lot of that is bad. in the Lorax, it's not simply saying those things are bad, but it's also saying what you lose from those things. So much more than just simply saying that it's bad for the environment and that you're killing animals. And it really puts it into perspective. It's like the world stops being beautiful. You take away all the things that makes life wonderful when you push so hard for uh something out of greed, you know? And it also the kind of people who do that, who sacrifice the beauty of the world for greed, are often people that never respected it to begin with. There is a bit more nuance in that, especially in the Lorax. Uh, not in Oddworld, there's not that kind of nuance that Lorax has, but that is also the point. Or at least I haven't seen the nuance yet. There is a YouTuber I've seen that kind of gives shine some light on the nuance of the story in Oddworld, like the lore. I just haven't seen that from the games. I forgot his name actually. Let me look real quick. Oh, but in the Lorax, the Wunsler who makes all the basically ruins the world for the sake of, progress, uh, franchise, power, things like that. All of his greed and all of his pride, most of all, his pride, is what drove him to ruin civilization. Even civilization. He ruined the world for all the people who lived in it, all the people he made his products for. They're all gone, and there was nothing left for anyone. And he actually felt bad. And he felt like there was no hope for anything anymore. I don't know. I just think that's kind of interesting that like the entire story of the Lorax is told from the Wunsler's perspective, the person who sort of destroyed the world. Like that's interesting. And he puts all of his hope basically into the hands of a child because he doesn't feel like he has the right to do anything to fix the world because he already messed it up. Or at least that's the way I'm looking at it. Maybe he just didn't have the means of doing it. Maybe he just didn't know where he could plant the seed. And maybe this kid would find the way. That might be the thing for a lot of people. Because the child in the story of the Lorax is sort of supposed to represent us and people who are even older than us. The future, basically. Whoever the future is what that child represents. And it is kind of up to the future of the world, the future generation, each future generation that comes even after us, to sort of fix the mistakes of the past. Because the people who made those mistakes in the first place either can't fix them or won't fix them. That's just how it is. I don't know why I'm ranting so much. Is this a rant? I don't know what a rant is. That's not a rant. I don't know. I just think the Lorax is a really cool story, considering it was made for kids. I like when kids media is actually really well thought out and interesting. Sucks that guy beat his wife. There we go. I don't actually know what happened. That's just I think the common consensus with him. Dr. Seuss, I mean. I really shouldn't say anything on the matter actually. I'm probably just spreading misinformation for all I know. I'm just rambling now. I'm not even animating. I'm not even doing anything. I can't even stay on track. I can't even stay talking about Oddworld. That's the first thing I brought up. Anti-corporate venture stories like Oddworld though, like are so powerful when they show you what you're losing. There's so much emphasis on the beautiful world that they live in. Also, the villains in Oddworld are so evil. Oh my God, they're so evil. It's like, again, there's like so much. I don't know where the hell this guy gets this information, but there's so much that's like not even in the games that makes the Gluckins, those are the bad guys, look so bad. Oh, I completely forgot. Right. Oh, his channel's name is Beware the Q. That is beware. That is beware the Q. And he makes really cool videos. Just kind of going over like Modoc, not Modoc, like Oddworld lore stuff you probably wouldn't even know about if you didn't look deep enough. I I wouldn't even know where to look for these things. I wish there was just a concept book for like all the ideas for the Odd World. I'd buy that so fast. 'Cause I just want to keep exploring this world they've created with these weird alien creatures. I want to see more of like uh Odd World Stranger. I want to see more of Stranger's story, and more of like his ancestors' history. I want to see more of like uh I want to see where he came from and where he's going, what he does later after the end of the game, because it kind of feels like it ends off on a cliffhanger. Dude, Stranger's Wrath is like one of the most wild experiences I've gone with the game. Uh, I feel like people might not have liked it when it came out. I haven't played it yet. Ugh. I shouldn't have said experiences with a game. I meant with the story. I just watched the cutscenes, and the story is really cool. But I have not played the game yet. The game actually looks really fun, but it also looks a little bizarre. From what I've seen, to use he has a he has a crossbow on his forearm that he uses to shoot off little critters that he picks up. He doesn't like using guns. It's like the in the first cutscene he says he doesn't like using guns. So he uses the land as a weapon, and it's really cool. And you get such a huge variety of things you can fire off at people, and they do so many different things, and it's really cool. But what makes it weird is that it's a third person game, but to shoot, you go in. Oh, wait. It's a third person game. Did I say third person? I don't even know. But you have to go into first person to shoot people. And that's a little weird, right? It's a little jarring. And I feel like that could easily set people off. Also, generally feel like it'd be way more fun if you could uh just do it in third person. I don't see why you need to be in first person. I feel like it should play more like Jack and Daxter. I don't know. Or Ratchet and Clank. That would make more sense to me. But I haven't played it yet, so I don't know if you have to. I just know that whenever I see somebody play that game, they would only go in first person to shoot things. I also remember seeing somebody else, when you're in town, at least, you can do a spin attack and hit the villagers, and it's really funny. But also, the enemies seem very bullet spongy, like way too bullet spongy. They take so much damage. And I can imagine that kind of dragon kind of bad also, just being very unpleasant to play. I'm an advocate for like the two hit rule, one hit, two hit rule, like in Mario games, basically. If an enemy goes down in one or two hits, that it's pretty satisfying. It's kind of annoying when you have to fire like 1,000 bolts off at like a little grunt, you know? Like emptying an entire magazine in Halo, an entire assault rifle magazine on a little grunt. Sometimes in like the hardest difficulty, you'll have to do that sometimes, which makes sense. It's the hardest difficulty. Like it's supposed to be like it's supposed to fuck with you. But if that's just like the normal game, then that's not fun, you know? It's like it's also not like Halo where you can, and I don't know. I haven't played. It is annoying trying to talk about Stranger while not playing the game. There's just not much I can say about it based on what I've seen. I still want to play it though. I really want to play it. It looks so fun. I'm sure there's a lot of fun you can have with it. The person I watched play it, or the little bit that I did watch them play, they never went up to enemies and tried to hit them, or at least I don't recall them ever doing that. They would just use the crossbow, which I don't think is bad necessarily. Oh yeah, and the enemies also do way too much damage. That's another thing. You can infinitely heal yourself, which is kind of cool. Like there's like a time system kind of. Like it's not just you hold down a button and you'll infinitely heal, because that would be dumb. A lot of his gameplay was mostly hit and run tactics. It wasn't very fun to watch. And that's not trying to criticize him or anything. Just I'm just hoping there's more you can do. Because surely you can, like, I doubt the physical attacks would do as much as his crossbow, but I'm sure there's an advantage to using the physical attacks. Like maybe it like staggers them or something. That would be cool, you know? I don't know, just something. Or maybe they would do more damage, and the it's like a risk and reward sort of thing. The stranger's actually really strong physically. He can like slap a dude and fling him like 20 feet in the air. He's really strong. And it's really funny because every single character calls him scrawny, but he's really freaking ripped. I don't know. It's funny. It's so fun. It's so fun finding like just new stuff to have interest in. I think I'm stuck on this one because I'm not sure what direction I'm going with it. Okay, okay, I know what I'm doing now. I got really distracted there. Distracted. Just put a circle there. That there. I'll be right back. My throat kind of hurts. I'm gonna get some water. Sorry about that. Should have gotten water before I started. I'll be right back. I am back. Sorry to take so long. I'm sure you all missed me so much. I'm sure you probably enjoyed the break from hearing me ramble constantly. I forgot my thing was unplugged. Gotta fix that real quick. All right. It's like a weird marshmallow smell in my room right now. You know, kind of like s'mores, like when you cook a marshmallow. I guess you can get it from microwaving a marshmallow also. I don't know if any of you have ever tried that. I wouldn't not recommend it. It just doesn't do anything. It'll make it expand like crazy, but it'll also like immediately shrink back down, and it's just completely pointless. It is like puffy for a little bit. You got to eat it really fast, or else it'll just shrink and sort of just like turn into a hard little thing. You don't have to eat it like the second it comes out of the microwave. Just don't let it sit, you know? Sorry about that ramble from earlier, by the way, with about the Lorax thing. It almost kind of felt like I was talking down a little bit. I can't uh I love looking deep into like ideas into like philosophy and things like that. Like trying to figure out the thought process of making characters and narratives, like what something finding the meaning in something, you know? I love doing that. I just don't want to sound like a douchebag when I do it, you know? It's just something I genuinely love. I love one thing I really love is getting into the mind of a creator. I love that. What their thought process is during the creation of something, what like why they make a certain decision, like uh Hideo Miyamoto deciding Crystal's design for X in Star Fox specifically for sex appeal, you know. I wonder if that's why he I wonder if that's why he had Mario save a princess. That's still one of the funniest things to me. When I was reading that I can't remember where that article was from, but when I was reading that article about the development of it was Star Fox for this Nintendo 64, but I can't remember the name of it. I don't think it was just Star Fox and like Star Fox 64. 64. I don't think that's what it was. It was like Dinosaur Planet or something. I don't know. It was really funny though. It's a really bad game. I don't know if it. Surely someone's finished that game, but I wouldn't know. I never watched anyone. I should. because I don't know if I'd be able to buy it, and I don't feel like emulating it. But I'd love to watch someone play it. I think I feel like that's probably one of the best applications for let's play channels where they'll just either play a game that no one wants to or can play, you know? Like where they'll play like a game that came out like 100 years ago and that you can't possibly find a copy of it for yourself. I feel like that's a pretty good application for let's play channels. Playing old games as opposed to playing the newest game that just came out. But obviously those are the videos that actually get clicks, not the videos about the old games. Oh. I almost got lost there. I'm being a little sloppy right now, actually. Mm. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that's not bad. No. Whoa, what? Well, I feel like I left off on kind of a negative note. I don't have any problem with anybody playing like new games, obviously. Or I don't know if that was obvious, but I hope it was. I just think it kind of sucks that the landscape favors people that go for the newest thing, which is obviously the case for any industry. Any industry always wants to be the first, the newest. Both the first and the newest at the same time. That's why you'll have soda brands uh giving their like reinventing their labels like a billion times over and not touching the recipe once. Then again, when they do touch the recipe, it's kind of horrible. Like I don't know if any of you have tried Pepsi nitrogen. Don't. Don't try it. It's bad. It's so funny. I actually looked up before purchasing those. I looked up to see if nitrogen was poisonous. No, it's not. Doesn't mean it isn't bad. I just bought them to try them, and when I got home, I guess somehow they were shaken up so bad that they both exploded when I tried to open them, and all of the fizz was completely gone, and they just tasted so bad. Not because the fizz was gone, but there was something about them that just tasted so bad. Dude, cage match is gonna be so cool. So cool. Sorry, I just immediately jumped into that, but I don't want to talk about soda anymore. It's something I noticed about the art style. It looked really familiar, and it makes me wonder who's working on it. I guess I can look that up real quick. No reason not to. Who animated Age? Joel McHale returns as the voice of Johnny Wilder. It's Jeff Gray herself. Oh, not telling me yet. I just want to know who animated this. Hmm. Oh, a guy named Spencer or Legacy. His last name's Legacy. Spencer Legacy. All right, cool. Oh, he's the senior editor. I know that at least, or at least that's what this article says. Uh, I don't see any mention of any studio. It's produced by Warner Bros. I know that, but damn. Yeah, I've looked long enough. Oh, no. Yeah, for now, I'll just leave that alone, I guess. I think, what am I doing? Yeah, let's get back to animating. I guess I'll just have to watch the movie and look in the credits because I'm not finding it. Their animation looks so familiar though. Their art style, I mean. Maybe both. The art style is very familiar. It might just be the same people who did Snowblind, because I haven't. Snowblind's style is a lot different from Scorpion's Revenge and Battle of the Realms. They're very different. Yeah, that's good. Oh man, I am not on my game right now. I am doing terribly. Hmm. I made the arm short. My bad. Sheesh. No matter what I do, the arm still seems to be too short. Okay. Sorry, I just spaced out like crazy. Oh god, I slouched too long. I'm fine. Anyway, I was just thinking of the SpongeBob, and I was thinking of the crying Squidward meme where Squidward calls SpongeBob cringe and SpongeBob says, "You're cringe," and then Squidward cries in front of the mirror. I love that meme so much. It's so funny. I would actually really like to make an animation based on that. I don't have time for it right now, though. I'm tired. How long have I been going? Has it been 2 hours yet? It's already like one. It's 1 in the morning. The late night stream. Late stream. Only big kids are allowed. It's only been an hour and a half. Yeah, we'll try to go for 2 hours. I might get a little tired though. I might end the stream and maybe 140 minutes. God, I'm tired. I've been trying to get a better sleep schedule. Been trying to do better about sleeping, you know. Don't stay up too late. Yeah, it's so sad. No one's I am a I'm I try not to get hung up on stuff like that because usually it doesn't bother me, but I am a little disappointed no one seems to have seen my baking video. I really liked working on that one. But also it took me so long to finish it. It's probably the hardest part about that. Just so much time and effort, and no one saw it. Compared to the one that took me like 2 days to make. That sucks, dude. And that one I wasn't happy with. Not the animation itself. That was really fun, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. Just the video itself. Like, not being able to change the thumbnail on that, like, completely ruined the experience for me. That just sucked. And it's so weird because I've had that option before. I don't know like why now all of a sudden I can't choose the thumbnails because I usually am able to do that. Not usually, but like before I've had that option, I thought. Dude, I was just thinking, I want to watch Adventure Time. I haven't seen Adventure Time in so long. It's been a long time. Long time. Not very adventurous though, just long. You know, it might help me stay awake more if I have a snack. I grabbed some snacks earlier. It will Nutri Grain. They're little fruit bars, like soft baked breakfast bars. That's what it says. They're actually really nice. They're apple cinnamon. They're very good. You know, I didn't think about it when I bought these. I didn't I didn't check to see if these had gluten in them. They most likely do because it's wheat. Yeah, I probably should have checked for that. I'm not supposed to eat gluten. Oh well. The worst it does is just hurt my stomach. That's about it. I think I can put a few more frames in between. Probably have to if I want it to look good. So I'll focus on the head. That'll make it a little easier. Hmm. So I'm gonna move all this around. I don't know what any of this is. All right. Let's keep that there. There we go. Now I can see. I wonder. Remember the announcement streams I did earlier this month? Like the start of the month, basically. I was trying to get some eyes on Ding Dong's video. I haven't kept up with that. Well, mostly I just haven't gone back to look because I've been so busy. Um, I don't know. I just hope it's going good for him. I know I didn't do all that much to help at all. Not really anything I could have done. I just wanted to try. His problems are a lot more than I can fix, though. Especially when the platform is basically uh seemingly trying to silence him. Very strange. Oh, it's so sad. Only 9 days to go before the end of the month. That's basically my time limit for these videos. I'm hoping to God that I can get them done. Honestly, all these next ones, the baking one was hell because of how complicated it was. These are going to be so easy. I'll definitely have these finished. I'm basically just filling in the blanks for a lot of this. Did it? Did I not move anything? I guess not. Hmm. I'm sure you guys know about the new RoboCop game that came out. Honestly, it looks super fun. I'm a huge sucker for games with idiot NPCs. And at the same time, it does feel like it captures a lot of the spirit of like the first movie, which is the best RoboCop in my opinion. I don't know if anybody else would contest with that, mainly because I don't think anybody cares or is old enough to understand any of that. I don't know. It's like the first Terminator or the first Predator. You just don't mess with that shit. I didn't see RoboCop 2 though. Actually, I wanted to see it, but it wasn't on Netflix. So, never seen it. I heard they tried really hard to appeal to kids in that one. Very odd. Very odd considering where it started. Very not kid friendly, you know? Hmm. Screwed up. My phone died, so can't see my stream now. It's fine. Honestly, I think it might be a good time to go off anyway. Oh, hi. Sorry I didn't see you there. I wasn't looking at my chat. Oh yeah, I can draw a Pikachu. Sure, one sec. Where's it at? Nope, not that one. Ah, there we go. Yeah, just let me shrink this down real quick. I can draw a Pikachu. Oh, I don't actually draw Pokemon that often. It might be a little wonky. I don't draw Pokemon too often, unless you consider this Pokemon. I feel like a Pokemon could look like this nowadays, at least. Okay, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. This is like the what Pikachu looks like in the later seasons of the show, kind of. He's got like the super round head. I never liked that Pikachu. I always liked the one where he's just like one circle, kind of. like that. I'm trying to remember. Is there? That's the yeah, yeah. I remember that was like the Mandela effect. He doesn't have a stripe here. Oh shoot. I'm actually struggling to remember. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Oh, this is rough. I I don't know what a Pikachu looks like. I don't know. What do you think? You think it checks out? I know he's got those little brown stripes on his back. I don't know if it's two or three. I'll say two for now. His cute little nose. That's a Pikachu, right? I don't know what a Pikachu's gut looks like. Oh yeah, it's got that. There we go. Yeah, I can get a reference real quick. I wanted to try and do it off memory. Is it also even that fun if I just do it off of a reference? Wait, huh, how many squigs does he got on his tail? It's one, two, three. How many did I put? I put one, two. Oh, I only put two. Okay. Well, we can move these to the side. Honestly, if Pokemon wanted to use my design as a redesign for Pikachu, I wouldn't blame them. It's pretty good. This is this guy's here also to for reference to give an idea of how massive this one is, which means it's just better than the original. I already forgot. It's got like um got like little sack legs. I don't know how else to describe its legs. They're sack like. Oh, not enough room. My bad. There we go. Much better. Kind of looks like a thumb, doesn't it? It's fine. It's working out. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. It's got the the weird looking little fingers. It's three. His tail has three squigs. Oh, I messed up. Oh yeah, it's much better this time. It turned out pretty good. Does he have like a little pattern on his stomach? For some reason, I feel like I remember that. Nope, no, that's it. Yeah, I got everything. Oh, it is two stripes. Okay. Yeah, three's overkill. He can be a special one. He can be a special one with three stripes. I don't see why not. I don't see why he has to conform to the two stripers. He's his own Pikachu. What do you think? Did I do pretty good that time? Also, sorry if I'm not responding to anything you're saying. I can't see my stream as I'm drawing. Oh, sorry, I'm just doing it in black and white right now. OCs. Well, I don't draw too many OCs that often, but if you have a suggestion, I wouldn't mind trying. What do you want? If it's anything vehicle related, I might not be very good at that. Steel type version of Pikachu. I feel like that already exists, but yeah, why not? Yeah, I know how I'll make him look. Line of fire right now. I gotta move him down, I think. Yeah, that's good. Okay. This design might end up being a little boring considering it's just blocky. I'm not too sure what I want to do with the tail. Ooh, you know what? Oh, I like that idea. And at the end of it, it's Right, the cheeks. Almost forgot. Hmm. So I'll add the two stripes. I don't know. What do you think? I feel like I did a pretty good job. You think it looks like Pikachu? Clean this part up a little bit. Yeah, but that was really fun to work on. I never thought of like a steel type Pikachu. It's a fun idea. And if this one used Iron Tail, that would actually make sense. Oh, you know what? This whole time I forgot to put my phone on the charger. Oh, but do you like drawing anything, Bib? I guess. I have a character kind of based on Spider-Man. I should be able to do that. Spider-Man. Oh, moved the wrong thing. There we go. Nice and cozy there. I like a lot of Spider-Man drawings because they're always in such dynamic poses. First thing you almost always see are the hands. This perspective might be a little hard to pull off. Does Spider-Man's eye usually look like? It's like that, I think. Yeah. This pose might be a little too awkward for me. Yeah, that works. Let me move this little guy out of the way. I think he'll be good here. Yeah, it's a good spot for you. If you're wondering why Spider-Man is wearing pants, this is the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in the first movie. Before he gets his cool suit, he wears like these weird pajamas. Yeah, I might have screwed myself with this perspective. It's really hard. Oh. I just love seeing like all those really cool shots, all those cool angles of Spider-Man. It's like just seeing how acrobatic he is. It's just fun. Sorry if I sound a little tired, by the way. It's because I am. It's it's 2 o'clock where I am. 2 in the morning. Very late. Or early, depending on your perspective, I suppose. Yeah, now it's starting to look like Spider-Man. Which Spider-Man's your favorite? Mine's Miles, I think. I really like Miles. Miles and Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker. There's something just so charming and endlessly charming about that version. Hmm. I think it'll be a good time to go off soon because it's so late and I am so tired. This one I'm really happy with. This is so cool. I honestly have never drawn Spider-Man. Like ever, actually. I don't think I've ever drawn Spider-Man before. That's crazy. It's crazy to think about. I think that's just a testimony to how strong Spider-Man's design is because I feel like anyone who knows anything about art can draw Spider-Man. is. I think that's just the simplicity I'm missing. I gotta say though, I do realize I definitely could not have drawn this hand if it weren't for Sonic. That's definitely getting a lot of inspiration from that right now, I think. Yeah, got that. So, the hand's a little funky, but overall, I feel like it's not too bad. I think, yeah, I need to move that over a tiny bit. And then, honestly, it should be perfect. Much better. Much better. Hmm. All right. That's not bad. You know what? For some reason that whole time I didn't think about that. Yeah, I think that's better. It might be a bit much. Kind of looks like his hand sort of sinking in. You know what I mean? Like there's a sinkhole in his hand. Every time I fix something, I feel like I'm finding something new that's a problem. Kind of just looks like a second thumb. I'm really struggling with this finger. I feel like I'm getting really close to figuring it out, though. Really close. That leg's starting to bother. It is getting really late, though. I might be getting a little too tired to figure this out. Ah, okay. Good. That's really good. I'm very happy with that one. Dude, I never knew I could draw something like this. That's crazy. I'm actually surprising myself right now. It's probably because you can't see too much of the face, but he kind of looks like Spectacular a little bit. The cartoon, I don't know if anybody's seen that. Anyways, it's a really good show. Recommend it. There's it. Oh, thank you. Also, sorry for missing all of your messages. I got really focused there. Also, I'm really tired. I might color him someday. Not right now, though. Definitely not right now. I'm actually, yeah, it's almost 3 hours. I think now is a good time to stop. Very good time to stop. I stayed up way too late. But anyway, Bib, thanks for showing up and asking me to draw some things. That was pretty fun. Never thought of drawing a steel type Pikachu before. I am especially happy with how this one turned out. It's very nice. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go off now. So I'll see you later. I will see you all later. And anybody who watches this stream later, thank you. I very much appreciate it. And I hope you all have a nice day or night, whichever one, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye and good night.